Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. It is Tuesday, and what a better way, a better day to celebrate We 25. The festival experience is coming, and this morning I welcome Castor Frontada to the Now Morning Show. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Thank you for waking up early and being here. You understand? Because I noticed this season.
Yes.
How has the season been going for you so far?
It's been great to know. I have to say, I'm in one piece, and it's
Your
2
voice
weeks to
still
go.
intact?
My voice singing still.
Yeah.
And I'm happy, man. You know, we're preparing for the show, and it's been fruitful and blessed seasons thus far.
One of the things I've heard people commenting on is how polished your sound is for the Carnival 2025. The show that you put together. Tell me what kind of work goes into putting together the production that is Casty Band.
I mean, it's a lot because we're presenting our show, our music, of course, our catalog, but also the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. So I think of it as a conversation with the audience where we carry them through a story, through a journey. So where you place your music, who you have, how you do it, all of it comes into play. So we just prepare the weeks coming up, sometimes months before. I mean, last year we were designing stage and different ideas, and then as the seasons get crazier, you know, there's a lot more juggling going on. But all good, and it's healthy for us. I feel like it stretches us every year, and that's important. I love that.
Tell me about the difference in planning for a regular FET performance versus planning for We in particular, because I know that when it comes to the festival itself, there's a different stage production, there's a whole different level of performance and work that goes into it.
Definitely. I mean, it's definitely a show that has a lot more moving parts, you know, because as well, it's not just the stage experience. We're preparing our entire festival. You know, there's a carnival village, there's a band stage and a main stage. And then, so it's a very holistic experience where I want to showcase all of us and where we fit as Casty Band in all of it. You know, so it's yes, I have to envision the set and see how it flows and make sure it's not too short, not too long, not all of these different things. But it's also about the theme, you know, it's also about how we bring it together and how we really get people to come into this space and leave with something special, you know?
Yeah.
So
who are we looking forward to joining you on stage this year? Because every year we know to have a bunch of special people joining.
That's it, you know? I mean, what we're going to be doing is really celebrating our journey.
Right.
It's 20 years of Casty Band. So it's since 2005.
Already, boy?
So this year is we full circle. That's the theme of us. So it's really about celebrating our entire journey. And yes, as you say already, it feels like, you know, kind of yesterday, but not, because a lot has happened.
It feels like 2 weeks ago, you know?
Like 2 weeks, you know, but a lot has happened over the years. So just expect our journey, and we bring in all the people that really, that gives us, you know, gives us part of our journey. I don't like to sell out who come in. It's about the show. People by now, you know that this show is what it is.
I mean, it's we, right?
It's we.
As I have you here, and we're talking about the 20 years of experience of Casty Band. Last night we lost Joey Ng Wai.
Yes.
And I know before there was Casty Band, you were part of Image and Company.
Yes, for 5 years.
For 5 years.
Yeah.
Tell me about your relationship with Joey.
I mean, it was amazing. I mean, of course, we left on the terms that we left, you know. But over the years, we've become really good and really close. And Joey has really became such a part of my journey. He's someone who introduced us to the soca world. Because before that, you know, we were rock, R&B, you know, and trying to do soca. But he really introduced us to those first stages, those formative years. So, you know, I send my condolences to the entire family. And, you know, Joey is such a giant in this industry. He was an institution, you know, and a lot of people passed through him and learned through him, including ourselves in the end. Casty Band wouldn't be Casty Band today without Joey Ng Wai. So blessed love to the entire family and condolences. Rise in power, my brother.
Definitely. And I'm really happy that we got the opportunity to chat with you this morning about it, and with it happening so recently, because I know the role that you would have played in the beginnings of Casty Band. So 20 years, when you look back, them 20 years was rough, or it was mixed?
It was definitely a mixed bag, you know. But I don't think life is that.
Tell me, give me one high and one low of that 20 years.
Whew, that's crazy because sometimes the highs came with the lows.
Yeah.
But definitely a high is beginning to tour different places and different spaces.
Outside of the diaspora.
Outside of the diaspora, realizing that we're starting to like come out of the typical scene and really step into new things. And I guess low times is when you're really not feeling it. When you're feeling to give up, you know what I mean? You're like, what's the point? You know, every artist goes through
exactly, but it is not just an artist, this is a band, right?
Yes.
Most of the band, I mean, is your family.
Yes.
To start with, right? And
Yes.
the ones that not your family became your family.
That's right.
Tell me, what does it take to keep this band together? 20 years, you're saying?
I have to say, you know what? Our band and our family is such an amazing group of people. You know, what you see is what you get. We're very, everybody wants to do the best work at what they do. And we really became a family. You know, when we tour, when we move around, when we lime, when we practice, it's just a coordination and a love that we have for each other, you know. It's nothing more to it other than that. They're actually probably the best and easiest people to work with. The hardest is really pushing ourselves beyond our limits, you know, as everybody would have, you know. And we come together and we make it happen, you know. So I love my family as a band, and I think it's been an amazing 20 years with them, you know, growing with them, learning with them.
And we're getting ready to celebrate the 20 years
Yeah,
full
man.
circle happening next week, Tuesday. What time was gates open?
Gates open at 6 p.m. Showtime starts from 7 p.m.
On the band stage?
Band stage, and all the way to 1 a.m. So of course from the band stage it goes to the main stage. And the main stage we're gonna have an opening act as well. So it's gonna be you're gonna get live music nearly all night. You know what I mean? It's really gonna be amazing.
We have the ticket locations on the screen. Tickets cost $450 for the courtyard and $1,500 for the garden. Tell me the difference between the two.
Well, the garden is the premium kind of all-inclusive experience.
Okay.
And the courtyard is more the general situation.
That's the bacchanal section.
The bacchanal. But both have obviously access to the front of the stage. I don't like to do the separation like that. I want to do it where everybody can be in front of the stage and enjoy. And there's also the Carnival Village where there's food from all over the places, top of the line food trucks and celebrating Trinidad food, and as well artisan, different merchants, different people bringing different stuff. So it's an overall cultural experience.
Yeah, and I know you have Kesty Band merch as well. That's always available.
And we have Kesty Band merch.
Yeah.
Yes, we have Kesty Band merch. So you see my hair, blessing it.
I love this. This is reminding me of Glastonbury's design.
I like
almost.
that. I like that.
So
Yes.
Same festival. Kind of branding.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean? And big up to Parata Prince, Jesse Sosa for the artwork. We try to also like the artwork and stuff like that. All of that is just stuff that we put in
And make it big.
make it make sense.
When you look back from Tuesday on the Rocks to Is We, that's all part of the 20-year journey.
Yes.
How do you feel about the transition? How do you feel about the growth of the event from Normandy to the Savannah?
Wow.
Right?
It's been a progressive growth, you know. We've definitely had to work on kinks over the years and try and get better and build the team better, and we're always learning, you know. So I'm glad that we've continued to grow. I mean, to me, when anything remains sort of stagnant, that's when I get claustrophobic. I'm gonna switch everything up.
Yeah.
But I feel like we've been growing, and we've been growing as a brand, not just locally, but internationally. So we're gonna
Does that
explore
reflect in your sound as well? Because I notice you have some kind of
Has it?
things going on in your sound. I hear a song called Pressure from you.
Yeah,
And it sounds like it's supposed to be a power soca, but it sounds like it's a power
Something
soca for
else.
North America.
You know, I'm very interested in dabbling in new sonics. I feel like the world is ready for that. I feel like soca is ready for that. And I've always been ready, willing to take the risk, you know. That song in particular, big up to London Future. Curtis Wells, he actually sent that idea in my inbox in Instagram, and I was like, bro, one, I didn't hear from you in a long time, and two, this is crazy. We're gonna do this.
Nice.
So, yeah.
One quick question before we wrap, Cass. How do you feel about so many songs performed in Kokoti in the Pan Semis?
Hey, this is a moment for me. You know, it is such an honor to see the Pan throw back your music, you know, and in the arrangements that they do. And to me, Pan is king. Pan is the heartbeat of Carnival. Pan is responsible for the former Carnival we know now and experience. So for them to play my music, I reach where I'm going.
So we are back in the finals.
No man, you can't do me that.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Is We is happening next Tuesday at the Queen's Park Savannah. Get your tickets now. You definitely want to be a part of the festival experience because it's full circle with Kes, the band, and of course, all the friends that come that you refuse to tell us about.
Yes.
Kes, thank you very much for joining us this morning,
Bless
my brother. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of the carnival.
Yes, you too.